Good morning, everyone. This is Fran. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making salmon patties. All right, so I have my can of salmon. It's just the double Q. And I'm going to drain it. I'm going to put it right in here. We're going to drain it out. And we'll break it up a little bit. We're going to get those bones out. I'll go ahead and grab me a regular bowl. Okay, so now we're just going to make sure. Some people like bones in. My mom always made salmon patties, and we just never really ate the bone. And I don't want, it's kind of hard. I know that it's soft and people eat it, but I don't eat it. So we just clean it out, and we get the little black stuff off, I guess the skin. I love salmon. That is pretty clean. Just put it right on in. If there's little white soft bones, they will not hurt you. You will not. It's not like a fish bone. I just realized I gotta go put it on my microphone. Let me wash my hands. So I got my microphone on. So we're getting out those bones. I think they're kind of hard myself, but some people say they're soft and they just eat it all. I'm not one of them. So we're going to get all this out. Make sure we get as much skin as we possibly can out. Don't want to waste it. This is I guess it's the hard part. It's nothing really hard about it. And this is fully cooked. I hope you guys are doing good today. It's early in the morning. And I'm making these because we have a busy day. And this is what we're going to have. Just heat these up right in the air fryer. I wonder how they would taste if I cooked one. I might try one in the air fryer. Let's try one in the air fryer and see what happens. I didn't even think about that. My goodness. Because I know somebody always asks, can I cook it in the air fryer? Well, we're going to find out. Might not turn out, guys. But we'll find out. We can do one of them like that. I'm going to go ahead and, because this only takes just a minute to pull together. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cast iron skillet ready because that's what we're going to cook them in. I'm going to turn it on a medium low. We don't need a whole lot, but I'd say probably a cupful. So we have our oil all ready to go. And we're going to put in a little bit, I'd say probably about a half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of pepper. I love pepper. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of Old Bay. Old Bay seasoning. We're going to put in 1/4 of a cup of self-rising flour. And I'm using White Lily self-rising flour. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That's what I'm using. Okay. And an egg. Put it all right in. This is a quick, easy dinner, breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to make. And you can make it ahead of time. And it's very good heated up. Okay. Just going to kind of mix it around. And this is where, if you want to put in a little bit of onion, bell pepper, whatever you choose. I'm going to make these very simple. We're going to put just a little bit of onion in ours. I'd say probably about a good tablespoon I'm not a, and these are going to be very minced up. Yeah, we'll try one of these in the air fryer. I don't like big chunks of onion in anything, and I know these are going to be cooked. I just can't handle it. So we're going to use a tablespoon, but I've got something else today that I'm going to put this onion in. So I'm just going to use a tablespoon of this onion. And I did put my onion in the refrigerator last night. And my eyes aren't burning this morning. I'm not crying. So thank you guys. I love your tips and, you know, all the sweet things you guys say. These are very minced, okay? Okay, so I'm going to put the rest in a little bowl, but I'm going to keep about a tablespoon out. And you can put more or less. If you just want to put onion powder, you can, but I'm making it like my mama did. So just going to put a little bit, but I'm chopping up my onions very fine. Kind of give it a big stir, and you can make as many of these as you want. 2 cans will give you like for extra lunch and dinner, and depending on how you make them. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of crackers to them, and this is optional too, but we didn't have breadcrumbs when we were young, and so my mom would just put some crackers, and I'm going to put about 10 little crackers. These are the Townhouse ones. I'm going to give it a little bit of filler. These are good. If the mixture gets a little dry, you can just take your little bit of salmon juice that you strained and just put it right in. And then I moisten it up a little bit. And you can put breadcrumbs if you want. I'm just making them with crackers because that's the way my mom would do it. I think that's the way she did it. That's been a long time, guys. I think that's what she did. I think she used saltines or something. Okay, so now we have that. I think I'm going to put just a little bit more juice in. I like that consistency. Not too dry, not too wet. I have a little bit of parsley here that I'm going to just, looks like it's going to go bad if I don't chop it up. So we're going to use some of that and just kind of give it a quick chop and put it right in our, no, my mom didn't make it like this, but she would put, I think she would put bell peppers or something in it because there would always be something green in it. If you've got dried parsley, you can do that too. Might have been green onions she put in it. I don't know. I've now asked her. I'm just trying to do this from memory today. But I don't want bell pepper. I'm sorry. I just don't want bell pepper in my salmon patty. I was very picky when I was little, and I would not eat them if they put onions in them. So I didn't really eat them till I grew up and could make my own without the onions or the bell pepper or whatever they put in them. I always ate something. My mom always cooked salmon patties with macaroni and cheese. Always. And that's what I'm going to cook for supper tonight. But I'm going to make these ahead of time. Just going to put that parsley right in. Give it a good stir. It's going to give it a little bit of color and a little bit of freshness, I think. Okay. So I've got my parchment paper down, and remember, we are going to put one of these in the air fryer to see if it turns out good. And then I just have a scoop, and I'm going to mash mine down because I don't like real thick ones. I want mine piping hot all the way through. Isn't that pretty? So I kind of mash mine down. I want them to be the same size. And I was going to cook 2 cans, but I didn't have but 1 can. I thought I had 2. I think I made a salad. I think I made a salad with some of it because it is pre-cooked. We have 6 beautiful salmon patties. Put this in the sink and wash my hands. Oh, I almost forgot. We got to put one in the air fryer. So let me get a little pan out so we can stick this in the air fryer. Wow, guys, I got a really little one. Okay. I'm gonna spray. I'm gonna spray the bottom of my little pan with a little bit of canola oil. Just a little bit. I'm gonna turn it on both sides. All right, so we're gonna put it in the air fryer and see what happens. See how good our salmon patties look? They are very moist. They're not too dry, and you keep that juice and use it to get the consistency that you want. Okay, we have our oil very hot. I have it on medium low. Okay, I turned it over. I think it might work. I think we might be able to make salmon patties in the air fryer. Okay, I'm going to turn these patties over. Look at that. That's beautiful. You can have a salmon patty for breakfast. Okay, we're going to take these right up. Look at these salmon patties. And I fry mine. I have a reason. I like to fry mine. My mama always fried hers in a full thing of oil. And that's the way I like to do it too. Because in that way, the whole thing is cooked all the way through. And those are gorgeous. But they are hot. So we're going to wait a few minutes. And we're going to, I had to put the one in the air fryer on about 5 more minutes. But I'm anxious to see how that works. So these are about 4 minutes on each side. My mom always made these with macaroni and cheese and garden peas. And I love mac and cheese and garden peas together. And I think it's because of eating them with that. I would not eat the salmon patties because of the onion when I was a little girl. So my mama would sometimes take the onion, leave the onion out for mine, and then make everybody else's. I was just adamant, and I still am. I really don't like raw onion. That's why I like mine cooked. Make sure all those onions are soft and not crunchy. Okay, so this is the one that comes out of the air fryer. It looks just like the one that I made. Hold on, I'll get those out. These have a little minute to cool. There's no difference, guys. This one's too hot. Look at that. There's no difference. You can make these salmon patties in the air fryer or on the stove. Which one is air fried and which one is not? Okay, so we're going to try the air fried one first and see. Oh my goodness, you can see the chunk of salmon in there. Oh my gosh, it has a crunch. This is the way I'm going to make mine from now on. Air fryer, no more frying. These are spectacular. Oh my gosh. My onion is cooked all the way through. I wouldn't be eating it if it was not. And that's in the air fryer. I love this. Let's see about the fried one. I know it's going to be good. The texture is a little softer for the inside, but the onions, everything is cooked. It's really, really good. But if you're trying to lose weight or don't want to cook in all that oil or save money, you don't want to cook in all that oil, I would use the air fryer recipe. It's delicious. But the good old-fashioned fried way is really, really good. mm, mm, mm. It has a very tender inside. Oh my gosh. No salt, pepper needed. You can put ketchup. We always put ketchup on ours growing up. And I would put ketchup on this. One's a little bit more tender. And one's a little bit drier. But that's because it was in the air fryer. And this was fried in oil. But honestly, there really is, the difference is not worth cooking in all that oil. I'm just telling the truth. You guys, thank you so much for watching, for commenting, for coming into my kitchen with me. You guys are amazing, amazing. All the sweet tips that you give me. And, just like cutting up the onion today, putting it in the refrigerator. And all those sweet tips really do help me. And we're here to help each other and to learn and to be better cooks and enjoy a part of our life that we have to do every day to save money or to be healthier or just because we need to cook for our family. And we're making memories and we're enjoying our food. And that's what we're here to learn together and to just grow with each other as we learn how to cook better. You guys go, I'm telling you, make the air fryer ones. They're delicious. But I would spray it with a little bit of canola oil when I put it in. And when the air fryer is halfway done, I would turn it over and do the same thing again. But that's very little oil compared to what we fried it in. But I do love the fried ones. I'm not going to lie. They are they're my favorite. They are true Southern dish, Southern taste that just brings back childhood memories. But you guys go, have a wonderful, wonderful day.